Okay, so my claim today is going to be that preventative maintenance on cars can help extend the life of the vehicle. I work in the car industry currently, and I see people come in all the time, and we recommend services to their vehicle. They say, no, it's fine. I'll do it next time. Next time comes around, they put it off, and then eventually they come down the road. We ask them again, and they've had to replace something such as like a radiator, transmission, or an engine even. So basically what vehicles do, they play a daily part in our lives. They get us to and from school, work, on time to appointments, and they haul things back and forth from place to place. Our cars take care of us, but we should also take care of our cars. And by performing preventative maintenance on our vehicles, it helps extend the life of the vehicle, and it can help also improve the overall performance. From a quote from AA1car.com, preventative car maintenance is a necessary expense to keep your vehicle in good running condition, following the scheduled maintenance recommendations in your owner's manual. Checking the fluids regularly, changing the fluids and filters periodically can minimize the risk of breakdowns and prolong the life of the engine, transmission, cooling system, and the brakes. Next, I have some statistics from the same website, AA1car.com. The number one cause of breaking down or failure from 2011 statistics, due to mechanical reasons, the engine was 22% of the time the problem, the cooling system 20%, and the brakes were 18%. 8% of these cars had, or 8% of these vehicles had check engine lights or some other kind of light telling them that something was wrong. And 77% of these issues could have been solved through preventative maintenance being performed on the vehicles. So, finally, the example that I gave, most people, they just like to get the oil in their car changed or change the air filters out periodically. But just like all the other systems in the car, like the engine and everything, there's other systems like the transmission and the radiator that need to be changed out. Fluids, brake pads, spark plugs, stuff like that need to be changed not as often as the engine oil, but at periodic times. So by performing these services and spending the money on it, little amount of money on it, then it helps extend the life of the vehicle and also saves you a whole lot of money in the long run and keeps you from having to take your car to a mechanic and having them replace something like a transmission. And then with all this information, I hope that it can make, if you have an older car that's over 100,000 miles, go well past 200,000 miles. Thank you.